Here's a really good question. What could be done about the semi-regressives who are targeting people with scalar wave torture, etc.? You know, that's a good question. I have, over the years, gotten emails from people who are contactees, but in a very regressive, negative way. And I have always passed forward their names, where they live, if I know, and what's going on with them. And any description that I have of the group that is doing this to them, I've always passed it on to the aides. And my understanding is that some people have been assisted, but the A's, but Mornay and Mornay than Faceas. If certain individuals were connected to certain groups like Pleiadians or Plagiarians or Aldebarans or Lyrans, Cirrus A, etc., they would move the information to them, all right, so that they could assist with their lineage, their bloodlines. And I guess that's the protocol up there in a situation like this. That's the protocol. And I don't know what's happened after that.
Alex.
Let me just finish this point, JP.
No problem.
But to those of you who are experiencing this, you need to understand clearly the reason they're picking on you is because you are more powerful than they are. And they are feeding off of you. They are feeding off of you because they're cowardly. And you can and you have the power to stop it yourselves. Don't be afraid to do whatever it is that you have to do to protect yourself. Okay? I hopefully will have more information if there's more to do about that particular thing. Those of you, who have asked me for help. I'm working it, and I'm working it as fast as I can. Okay. Okay.
Alex, that's a really valuable points that you've just made, because obviously as a radio host, and I speak to people like yourself and Simon Parks and all the other contactees, and everybody's being bothered by reptilians and stuff like that. Now, the way I approach it now with a slightly different approach to I'll see how I can help by reminding them that they're ninjas, and that you only become a ninja through ninja training, and that a lot of the experiences that they've had in their lives can be regarded as a training rather than as a victim thing. And well, it seems to work a little better. Go ahead.
If they already have seventh density knowledge in their head, if they're already wired for it, okay, then they have the abilities to thwart this. They just don't remember.
Exactly.
The key to taking advantage of someone is to disempower them first. Make them believe that they are less than what they are. Okay, folks, you're already Jedi. You are already Jedi. Don't take the shit from them. Just know what you know. Oh, God. I do a lot of travel at night, where I leave my body and I travel and I go different places, and I don't look for trouble, but I no longer run from it either. And I use light, and I use the tools that I have, and I mean, if you want to come at me, okay, fine. Let's get down. Let's just get down, because in that realm, we're the same. And I know what I know. You know, you don't have to back down. You don't. You are already Jedi. Just know this. Know this about yourself. Fill yourself with this light that you already are. Okay? If anybody is in your life that disempowers you, cut them loose. Cut them loose. Cut them loose. Okay? Because they're not serving you. They're not serving you. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm
Don't
not
apologize.
sorry.
That's
I'm not sorry
all the
to say
truth,
that.
Alex.
I mean that. I mean that with all my heart and all my soul. You know, you don't have to take shit from anyone. You just don't. So don't. Don't. Okay?
What can be done about the semi-regressives who are targeting people with scalar wave torture? So targeted individuals.
I addressed that earlier.
Yeah.
I addressed that. And as far as the scalar waves, you know, your light. Create a mirrored ball around you with the mirrors on the outside. Send it back to which it comes. Okay? Try that. If that's something that you're dealing with, surround yourself with a mirrored ball and send those waves back to which they come from. You can do it. Okay? It all starts here anyway. You got to believe yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Because that's what you're creating. You're creating that which you believe is true. Well, it's true that you have a mirrored ball of protection around you, and those waves are going right back. They're not coming to you anymore. Send it back to from which it comes. You don't have to take this shit from anybody. You really don't. Okay? You're already hardwired. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, sometimes I get the feeling it's like a couple of mates and they're just picking up a friend who's just like, they come out of concussion and he keeps asking the same question over and over again because the memory just comes straight out of the mind. It's like there's but I feel that that's like humanity's been given something that makes us feel that way, or that clouds our memory that way. Is it purely trauma? Is there like an electronic thing that makes us like keep on forgetting and like literally makes us stupid, a dumb ray? Is there such a thing? Have they been using it on us?
Well, we've had the net, the electronic net. We've had the attack on our DNA. We've had these, unless you've been a Buddhist in many, many incarnations, up until now, you have been stuck in one of the Catholicisms, and they are incredibly restrictive, you know, and the message is always one of, you know, you're not worthy. You have to go through us in order to get somewhere else, you know. I think it's just been a process of lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Earth's been a pretty tough school for a lot of us. It really, really has. I mean, it's been boot camp. Anyone who's been in the service, they know boot camp. They break your ass down. They do. And that's what it's designed to do. You know, and Earth is a lot like that. It's done a pretty good job on a lot of people, on a lot of souls. It really has. But that's over now. That's over now. You don't have to do this anymore. You have the ability, the right to empower yourself to be free. All you have to do is make the decision. That's all that's left for you to do, is make the decision to be free and to empower yourself. And you will begin the process of doing that.
Yeah,
I can't
removing.
break it down any simpler. I don't know how to.
How about letting go of the doubts? Because we don't need doubt. People think, oh, you need to doubt yourself, and I don't believe so. You know, that's another implant. That's another
It's a
meaning.
lie. It's a
Yeah,
lie.
a lie. Yeah, that's another word for
It's a lie.
it.